has been a while since I've been on campus, but I certainly remember the days of '62 and '66. The girls were almost as beautiful. Guys are a little more handsome. The surf was fantastic. We learned quickly that if we ate everything they served at the cafeteria, you'd quickly add 10 or 15 pounds to your body. None of us recognized at that time the power of the education we were receiving. More than just the academics was the camaraderie, fellowship, and the backup and support of students. As you went into an exam, charged with the idea that you would pass it with flying colors, walked out wondering what subject was that. I think we invented that saying, "Oh my God." But Friday and Saturday night salved the wounds of the sorry who had not quite studied hard enough. Commencement has several meanings. One is a day of celebration for the 4 years plus a few that you have spent dedicated to a purpose of achieving your degree. Commencement also means a new beginning. So graduates of the class of 2009 in math, life science, and science, today marks a new beginning for you. You will have questions that other graduates from around the world, all over the world, will be asking. What now does life hold for me? What is it I have learned? What is it that I am going to do? I can assure you 10 years from now, whatever you think today, it'll be a bit different. Because that's the way life rolls. Be prepared to adjust and improvise, to recognize that defeat is a stepping stone. Be humble in your successes and always give honor to those that came before you and provided you the hard-won knowledge that you now use to make your own success. Life has multiple platforms. It's not just about you. I take an analogy from the human body. I recently took over as CEO of a Northern California biotech company. Quite frankly, it was on a collision course to disaster. That's why it was available for me to take over. But I recently learned from a book, How We Work by David Macaulay, that the human body is comprised of 75 trillion, with a T, cells. I'm sure you've not met each one of them. It would be a challenging task if you had to. But did you know that each one of your cells operates as a gift from its DNA with a pattern of action? You could call it a hat write-up, a job description. Every single cell has a job to do. Every single cell lives within the community of those other cells. Much like life with you on campus, off campus, and the life you will step into, you are connected. Life is a very symbiotic relationship. And these cells coordinate with one another, and they communicate with harmony. And underneath these cells, which was only discovered within the last 100 years, are the raw material called atoms. The body's comprised of 24 atoms, 4 of which make up 95% of your body. Oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, and hydrogen. You have 5 trillion atoms in motion constantly, all the time. Atoms comprise energy. Your body, therefore, is always in motion. But as I move through life, not knowing those details, but fascinated by them when I found out, I recognized that if 75 trillion cells could get along 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years, what is it that precludes man from getting along? Why is it that man, when he runs low on the energy of communication, trades bullets for words? Why is it that some of us are wealthy, others today live in poverty? What I would like to share with you, with the knowledge that you have gained and the study you have done, by applying your minds and your attention to gather scientific knowledge, leveraging Francis Bacon's formula of advancement called the scientific method, where you observe a problem, postulate a solution, you experiment, you observe, and you come to your conclusions. I would like you to apply that scientific method to a breadth of life, not just your job, but apply it to your family, apply it to your relationship with others, and ask, why hasn't science, with its unbelievable abilities to solve the problems of the material universe and uncover the secrets of nature, why hasn't it turned its attention to problems such as I just mentioned? Poverty, insanity, criminality. Why not? And if it did, what might that outcome be? That was your intention. Jules Verne, a great scientific writer, in 1865, sprang forth with the idea, from Earth to Moon. Now, I don't think many people